season winding down, GA. What's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Leonard, no luck. Here's Minnesota. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Leonard. Done outside. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels outside. Now here's Gobert. Randall passes to Edwards. From past the arc. Randall no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a three-point game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
First free throw is good. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And he's good on the second. And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back nine and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, 2 guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
Now here's Gobert. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Here's Garland. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Collins. And Lopez has it in the corner. Over Gobert. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Randall passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
Garland against DiVincenzo. Edwards looking it over. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Chris Dunn did not like that.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And so Garland will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6. Collins, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Leonard. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Randall. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Leonard against McDaniel. Leonard inside. To end the drought. Not going to go that time. Nice defense from McDaniel. Garland against DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Bounce pass from Randall. Edwards against Dunn. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. 8-point game. Outside Collins. Back to Garland. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And finished off by Edwards.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Leonard. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Jackson setting the pick here for Garland. To the middle. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. From outside, off the mark. Clippers trail by 10. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. Leonard kicks to Dunn. Pass to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Garland. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota leading by 10. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
And here's Garland for 3. Gobert pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. To the inside, Leonard with the steal. Pass to Dunn. Down low to halt the run. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jaden McDaniels. Minnesota leading by 13. Up top, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Garland. Edwards against Dunn. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. Gobert with a screen on Collins. Randall passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Dunn. Still yet to score. DiVincenzo against Garland. 6 to shoot. Collins setting the pick for Garland. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Randall down low, working on Collins. Fades back. Randall no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Edwards. Launches a three, knocks down the three ball. Edwards got 9.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Leonard. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Leonard with the ball. McDaniels defender. Count that one.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
It's your host crew, man. Come on, get out of your seat and make some noise.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Collins. Derek Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for Garland. Now here is Conley. And the wide open shot from Reed. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. Sanders against Conley. To the paint. Outside for Batum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I'll tell you, that last three must have riled up Batum because he wanted to get that shot off quickly.
And here is Dosunmu. Last time out, he had 13 points. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jones. Mathurin passes to Batum. And here's Sanders. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Now, this is what you love about Nicholas Batum. Not only does he see the floor, but he's so unselfish.
Conley with it. Hasn't made one yet. Reed with a screen for Ingles. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So when we talk about value players, Doris, Derek Jones comes to mind.
Oh, Kevin, there is absolutely no doubt he deserves to be in this category. This guy combines great athleticism with an ability to knock down shots because he's worked at it. And defensively, we know he's going to make things tough on his opponent.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, the Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. The nightmare is clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now here is Conley. For the three. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. And Batum kicks to Jones. Back to Mathurin. Sanders against Conley. Now here's Sanders. He has 7. 4 on the clock. Here's Jackson. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue is going with. Isaiah Jackson out there with Batum. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Jones in at the 3. Now, here's Garland. 23 points for him the last game against New York.
And let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
No good on the free throw. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
And he sinks the second.
Well, the beauty of someone like Naz Reid, he's proven already in his career, you can bring him off the bench to great effect, or if you need him to be a step-in starter, he's equally capable.
Now, here's Garland. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Pass to Reid. Back to Conley. Puts up a 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Mathurin. And here's Jackson. Guarded by Reid. Jackson passes to Mathurin. Jackson a screen on Highland. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got his first 2 points of the night.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now here's Randall. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Jones. Garland against Conley. Reid with the block.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Jones, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 7. Conley left side. Pass to Randall. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Bounce pass, Mathurin. The 3 from Garland. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got 8 points.
No shot is outside my range, or so Darius Garland believes.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards, he's checked in for Highland. Now here is Conley. Outside, Reed. Randall down low, defended by Jones. They get it back. Here's Dosunmu. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Garland will bring it up for Los Angeles. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Leonard.
So many advantages Kawhi Leonard has when he's inside. Size, power, strength. To the cup he goes.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Daniels, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Reed. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Pick by Reed. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Now Edwards. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Reed the pass to Edwards. Over Mathurin. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard the pass to Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. DB, given his accuracy, do you think Darius Garland will ever be in the 50-40-90 club?
You know what, Kevin? I think very few people have ever done it. Do I believe Darius Garland has the talent to do it? No question about it. He is a tremendous shooter and an electric young guard in this league. Boy, Darius Garland is a fantastic scorer already, and I think there's tremendous upside yet.
Collins checked in for the Clippers. Both free throws good from Garland. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
For Minnesota, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Donnie's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Both free throws good from Dosunmu.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Now Garland. 10 points for him. It's stolen by Randall. Down low. Down against Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Clippers trail by 6. Dunn looking over the floor. Outside Garland. Leonard against Gobert. 5 to shoot. Leonard inside. He has 7. No good on the shot.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Dosunmu, the pass to Gobert. And the rejection by Leonard.
Wow, the Kawhi claw comes out to put a stop on that attack.
Pass to Dunn. From outside the arc. And it's Leonard missing. Minnesota leading by 6. McDaniels passes to Dosunmu. Jones against Edwards. From the high post, he drills it. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Done outside. Nobody near Leonard. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Stolen by Collins. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels. Off target from three-point range.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Randle with the ball. Garland picks him up. Back to Randle. Pass to Dosunmu. No good on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Collins setting the pick for Garland. Now, here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
John Collins has tremendous vertical showing off right there.
Randle surveying the D. Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Dunn. And here's Leonard. Collins, a screen on McDaniels. Outside Collins. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Dosunmu. And that one drops.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. For the Clippers, Brook Lopez is checked in for Jones. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Garland. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. DB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights? Well, one aspect that makes Lopez dangerous is his size at 7 foot, and he doesn't have to go far to slam it home.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Lock at 6. Edwards can't hit.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Done outside. Leonard on the wing. It's stolen by Edwards. DiVincenzo against Dunn. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Outside Collins. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Edwards against Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Outside Mathurin. Collins passes to Dunn. Now Lopez, defended by Dosunmu. And here's Leonard from 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Kawhi has shown how effective he can be from those corners.
DiVincenzo against Dunn. McDaniels passes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dunn outside. Back to Leonard. Dunn finds Leonard. over Dosunmu. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Leonard.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
Now, here's McDaniels. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Dosunmu. Drills the three-pointer. Dosunmu's got 12 in the game.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Done the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so he hits both.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Pass to Dosunmu. Offline with his three. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. High post Lopez. And there's the drive. And Lopez throws it down hard.
I tell you, when Lopez is driving, get out of the way. No one tries to stop the slashing 7-footer.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here is DiVincenzo. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Reid. Lopez with the block. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but it's been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Ellie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
They were sloppy, gave the ball away too much, and that comes down to one thing. Focus.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shaq. I was distracted. Focus.
Did you say something, Shaq?
Yeah, my focus was deterred.
What, did you say something, Kenny?
What?
Yeah, I said focus. I said focus, not I want to kiss. Focus.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Three-pointer, Randall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's McDaniels following the basket by Brooke Lopez. Inside, stolen by Garland. And a minute played as the second half gets going. For three, Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the middle. Randall kicks to Edwards. Outside for Randall. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brooke Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Rudy Gobert is second.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Edwards against Dunn. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. To the inside. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. The Clippers leading. Kicks it out to Garland. Collins setting the pick for Garland. It's tipped. And then Collins slams it in.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for John Collins.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
Now here's Leonard. 17 points in the game. Good on the triple. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And a moment here to see the numbers. He's averaging 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6 for 3. Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 16 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
No problems knocking that one down. Garland's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Outside Edwards. They set the pick. Back to DiVincenzo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
Boy, good work inside by DiVincenzo. That's where his athleticism allows him to score.
Dunn kicks to Garland. Lopez, a screen on DiVincenzo. Lopez outside. No good on the 3.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Down low, Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Lopez, a screen on DiVincenzo. The 3. And Brook Lopez hits from deep. Lopez has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
McDaniels outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Leonard on the wing. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to McDaniels. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Now DiVincenzo. That's a 2 from Randall. Kept alive. Good D by Lopez.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy 2.
Leonard the pass to Collins. Done outside. Pass to Lopez. Here's the 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now tonight. DiVincenzo with it. 8 points for him. And stolen by Dunn. Leonard kicks to Dunn. Back to Leonard. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 3rd assist on the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Leonard. 19 points in the game. Lopez a screen. Garland dishes to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Collins passes to Garland. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Garland for 3. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Edwards kicks to Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall down low. Working on Collins. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo against Garland. Done outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 5. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Garland. Looking to get back on track here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower, Rudy Gobert, assertive, my goodness.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams would look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Now, here's Sanders. He's got 7. Outside Mathurin. Back to Sanders. Jones from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And then Jones with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Bones Highland comes in for Edwards. Up top, Highland, defended by Mathurin. Count that one.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
Clippers leading by 5. Now, here's Sanders. He's got 7. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. To the paint. Jones, the pass to Mathurin. Clock at 4. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Taking flight, Derek Jones, all the way to the top of the stairs.
Pass to Conley. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Anderson wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Outside Mathurin. This one for 3. The Clippers rebound. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
And the rejection by Jackson. Mathurin against Highland. Now, here's Sanders. Tight defense on him. Jackson misses. Timberwolves trail by 6. Anderson passes to Dosunmu. Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. Mathurin against Highland. Chalk up 2 there. Highland's got his second basket.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Pass to Mathurin. 24 seconds left in the third. Highland with the rebound.
Oh, that's a chippy. Point-blank range. He'd like that one back.
Dosunmu finds Reed. Anderson with the screen for Reed. No good with the triple. The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones is out there with Batum. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And there's Jackson. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Back to Highland. Reed with a screen on Garland. Pass to Reed. Lets it go from deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Reed's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Timberwolves. Here's Mathurin, defended by Dosunmu. Garland, the pass to Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. And they call an illegal screen here.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Shannon's checked in. Timberwolves trail. Randall outside. Pass to Shannon to take the lead. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The Clippers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
It's stolen by Jones. Batum dishes to Garland. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Mathurin, just 4 to shoot. Pass to Batum, takes the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
Well, Julius Randle in the open floor can be a real problem and shows you that right there.
Now, here's Garland. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. Here's Dosunmu. Back to Highland. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Three-pointer, Randall. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Jones with the screen on Highland. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots. Latrey, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen. Here's Shannon, guarded by Jackson. Randall no good.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
And Batum kicks to Garland. Pass to Mathurin. Batum sets a screen for Mathurin. It's Jones on the wing. And it's Mathurin, top of the key. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 from Garland. The shot off that time.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Dosunmu. That one misses. Good work defensively by Jones. Batum with the ball. Now defended by Randall. A shot by Batum, no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Highland. Mathurin with some nice defense. LA's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Outside, Batum. Back to Garland to stop the drought. Hands it from downtown.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Randall, beyond the arc. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Minnesota making a switch here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
Now Garland. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over McDaniel. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Garland kicks to Leonard. To Garland. Shot to stop the run, and he lays it up and in.
Boy, somebody needed to step up and rescue that possession, and Darius Garland does exactly that.
Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Garland. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 6th assist on the night. Clippers trail by 10. Outside Garland. Here's Leonard. McDaniels defending. Takes the 13-footer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. It's Edwards on the wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Pass to Leonard. Wide open look. That's short off the rim. Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Edwards. A rare miss for him. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Garland left side. They set the pick. That's a 2 from Mathurin. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Mathurin's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Edwards drops them both. And so here are the Clippers. 15-point game. Outside Collins. And it's done in the corner. Leonard, that's for 2. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
DiVincenzo with the screen on down. Randall right side over Collins. That's good from Randall on the assist from Edwards. Randall's got 14 points now in the second half. Outside Garland. And it's done in the corner. Outside Leonard. Pass to Collins. Now here's Garland. Off target with his three. And here's Randall. Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. Oh, the dunk!
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
Clippers trail by 17. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Julius Randle.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
I don't know if they expected him to have this much of an impact, but the timing couldn't have been better. They dropped 2 straight leading into this one and did not want to lose 3 in a row. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. Timberwolves leading by 14. Now Gobert. And it's sent back by Lopez. Outside Leonard. Stolen by McDaniels. DiVincenzo against Garland. Now Randall. 1:57 left in the fourth. Rebounded by Collins. The Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. The Clippers again turning it over.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Clippers trail by 14. A drive by Garland. Outside Leonard. The 3 doesn't go. Timberwolves shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Gobert. Lopez with the steal. Leonard. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Minnesota.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And this will make it 3-1 victories for them on the year.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Julius Randle.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Mathurin. Beyond the arc. It's off target. Now the Clippers with it. Down by 12. Jones. Oh, that is a big-time jam. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Reed with a screen on Sanders. Steps back. Showing the moves down low.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can